release to you. First of all, regarding the victims, we are still working to identify them and make notifications, so we will not be releasing any victim's name at this time. We have identified the suspect. Approximately an hour ago, the suspect was identified as Ian David Long, I-A-N, David Long, a birth date of March 27th, 1990. He was 28 years old. We've had several contacts with Mr. Long over the years, minor events such as a traffic collision. He was a victim of a battery at a local bar in 2015. In April of this year, deputies were called to his house for a subject disturbing. They went to the house, they talked to him. He was somewhat irate, acting a little irrationally. They called out our crisis intervention team, our mental health specialist, who met with him, talked to him, and cleared him, didn't feel that he was qualified to be taken under 5150, and he was left at that scene last April. Deputies are at the house now. They have secured the residence, and they're seeking a search warrant to do a thorough search of the house. The weapon used in this horrific shooting was a Glock 21 .45 caliber handgun. The handgun is designed to hold, in California, 10 rounds and one in the chamber. This weapon did have a extended magazine on it. We do not know at this time how many rounds were actually in the weapon or how many rounds the magazine could actually hold, because it's still being processed as part of the evidence. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Possible motive at this point?
Yeah, we believe that's the only weapon that was used, was that handgun.
Do you know why he did this, sir? Why he did this?
We don't.
Oh.
We don't know if he. Sorry. We don't know if he reloaded his weapon or not. We're still interviewing witnesses. There's not necessarily indication that happened. It appears he walked up to the scene. He shot the security guard that was standing outside. He stepped inside. It appears that he turned to the right and shot several of the other security and employees there, and then began opening fire inside the nightclub. We don't have any other details to confirm an exact chronology about what happened. We will provide that to you as we bring all of our witness statements together, and we feel more comfortable about talking about that.
Do you have any idea of a motive?
We have no idea what the motive was at this point.
Did he bring a weapon legally, and was the incident in April, did that happen at his home?
The incident in April happened at his home, and he did purchase the weapon legally.
Was he living alone?
Despite the 5150 hold?
The 5150 hold was never placed on him.
Oh, okay.
The mental health experts out there cleared him that day.
Can you elaborate on the other interactions your deputies have had with him? Is it more than just these two?
It was one he was involved in. He received a traffic citation, and another one he was involved in a traffic collision. So pretty minor interactions. He is a veteran. He was in the United States Marine Corps.
And Sheriff, we heard he may be suffering from PTSD. Did your crisis team?
I understand that was part of the discussion when the deputies went out to the call with the crisis team, that felt he might be suffering from PTSD, basing the fact he was a veteran and had been in the Corps.
Can you clarify any more on how the deputy was shot?
When Sergeant Helis and the Highway Patrol officer went in, they immediately exchanged gunfire with the suspect, and that's when Sergeant Helis was shot several times.
Do you know the date when the suspect was shot?
From the Marine Corps?
No, I have no idea about his service record.
Do you know when the suspect was shot? If he shot himself or how he died?
We believe he shot himself. When the officers went in and made re-entry, they found him already deceased.